Hi, this is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and your #1 source for real estate advice online. I am here at the Central Marketplace in Trier, Germany, where I'm on vacation this summer, and this video is about 5 alternatives of getting a reverse mortgage. I've made previously a video that basically told you why you should not get a reverse mortgage, and now these are the 5 alternatives of the things that you should do instead. But before I get into any further with the topic, don't forget to go to my website. It's at the bottom of this video right here. Go ahead there and subscribe, sign up for my newsletter, and make sure that you get the emails so they don't go to your spam folder. Also check out my YouTube channel. You may have already gotten to it through this video, but just Google my name, juliamspencer.com. The M stands for money. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Facebook and all other kinds of social media, and subscribe. And basically, I'm an expert in real estate investing and anything and everything related to real estate. I've published a number of audiobooks. Don't believe my word, go to my testimonials page, check out my YouTube comments, also check out other media out there, and check out my audiobooks. You can purchase them today, download them. And the cool thing about me is I'm actually very much approachable. A lot of people told me this. I'm a little bit different than most real estate investors and marketers out there. I actually practice what I do. I'm not just a shovel seller, and you can ask me questions. You can post questions to the bottom of this video. You can also put them, you can send me emails. There's my mom right there. She's photobombing my video here, which is okay. We'll just leave her in right there. So anyways, you can ask me questions. Make sure you do that. If you purchase any of my audiobooks and send me questions, I will answer them. Or I will show you where to go on my YouTube channel to get the answer. If there is no answer for it recorded yet, I'll record one for you, or I'll answer you individually. Also, I'm always working on another ebook on any one topic. I actually work on several at a time. So we'll most likely, if it's a longer answer, incorporate that in one of my future books. So please go ahead and subscribe. You are very lucky to have met me. I'm actually lucky I've met you as well. But I do want to help you, and this is what I do. I travel a lot. A lot of my videos are in places where I've traveled and I've visited. This is the oldest city in Germany. Actually, it was founded 16 BC. It's like a regular market day today, and they have some stuff that they're selling right here. Is actually really cool. So anyways, let me just get to the topic, which is 5 alternatives to getting a reverse mortgage. If you're planning to get a reverse mortgage, there's a video out there that's where I basically say the 5 reasons you should not get a reverse mortgage, but also in that same video I describe some of the things that you should do and what you should do instead, and this is that video that explains that. So let's just get to the first alternative to getting a reverse mortgage. So the first alternative to getting a reverse mortgage is to just refinance. If you need to get the equity out of the property that you own where you live, just refinance it. Talk to a banker, see if they can refinance and get some of the equity out. A lot of times they can refinance it up to 80 to 100% of the value, depending on what kind of property, where it is, what kind of banker. And make sure you also shop around, and that doesn't kind of tie you into any kind of other requirements that reverse mortgages have, such as age limits, as well as the fact that you actually have to live there, and check out my previous video on that. But basically, refinancing is a good first option. The second alternative to get a reverse mortgage is a home equity line of credit. This is different from a home equity loan. It's basically just a credit card which is backed with your real estate. So you can just, if you don't know exactly the amount you need, but you need access to the cash. I've used home equity lines of credits before. I've actually used home equity lines of credit to use as down payment for other properties. So there's really no thing that you can't use it for. There's no specifications what you can or cannot use it for. So home equity line of credit is a really good option to get some of the equity out, or at least get access to cash without the limits that are put on you when you get a reverse mortgage. So the third alternative to getting a reverse mortgage is just to get a home equity loan. And that is actually different from a home equity line of credit in the fact that you will get a specific amount, you get it paid all in a lump sum. It's not like a credit line where you can just access it whenever. It's basically, you just basically get the cash out. So basically if you owe, you have a $200,000 house and you owe $100,000 on it, you can get a home equity loan for $50,000. So then instead of $100,000, you owe $150,000. You get $50,000 in cash, and you don't have to go through the hoops and loops that you have to jump through to have a reverse mortgage hanging over your head, especially if you're elderly. So another alternative to getting a reverse mortgage is to basically sell your house and downsize. This is probably the most painful one to hear for most elderly people. Some of the options that have actually been presented to my parents, because they have real estate that they've owned for a very, very long time through many generations, and the consideration was made to basically sell and downsize so they don't have to take care of a big piece of property. It is an option, might not be an option for you. It's probably not an option for a lot of elderly people, or people that have been in their homes all their lives, and it's a painful decision, but it is an option nevertheless, and it is a better alternative than getting a reverse mortgage. And so another fifth option is to sell the home to your children, and basically the children would then basically get a loan, and you would get the money for that house, and the property belongs technically to the children, and then you can lease it back from them using the money from the sale. So basically, if the house is paid off, the property is paid off, you get it's worth $200,000. Your children get a loan for $200,000. You get that money, and then you use that money to live the rest of your life, as well as pay them rent on a monthly basis. So they can get deductions from being a landlord. You have the money in your pocket. You get to stay in your home and get to enjoy that equity that you have. So those are the 5 alternatives that I would recommend. Instead of getting a reverse mortgage, there's a couple other options as well. If you have any questions about any of those, feel free to send me them. I also have elderly parents, and we're having to face these decisions. I also have friends who have elderly parents, and so I thought I was compelled to make this video to do this explanation. I love it when churches do this. So, and there's another one. A lot of tourists around here. But in any case, if you have more questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Put them at the bottom of this video. You can send me an email at realestate@juliamspencer.com. Subscribe to my newsletter today. Check out my ebooks, and I look forward to hear from you soon and help you soon with whatever real estate questions you have. juliamspencer.com. Don't forget that name. Subscribe today. Thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.